Hey, it would have been a cracking idea if we'd done Europe on bikes, wouldn't it? We'd have had fires like Schwarzenegger. Those foreign women love a good pair of legs, you know. What's up with you? You're not still worrying about your exam results, are you? You're about to get a Desmond.
What are you on about, a Desmond?
Tutu. Desmond Tutu. Oh, who's been on your case?
I'm just working on it.
I think I'll specialise in graphics from September. Might even get into advertising. Do you know what I thought? When we're in Europe and if we're hard up, I'll do pavement art. I'll take me pastels. Pay for a meal or two, won't it? Is there anyone in that skull of yours today?
It's you that's on me case.
I'm just happy. And so should you be. We're going abroad next week.
Well, I've got news for you, bud. You might be going on your own.
Why?
Because I've screwed my life up, that's why.
What are you talking about?
The delicious and lovely Bev is up the duff, and I'm the dad.
She's pregnant. You're messing, aren't you?
Wish I was.
She's defo pregnant, like.
Well, she's had one of them tests and it's come up positive. It's been stupid.
He's right. Having sex these days without protection.
I thought she was on the pill.
I'm talking about catching something.
She doesn't sleep around.
And what about you? Anyway, how do you know what she does?
I don't, but you seem to be in a know.
I don't know anything. I'm just surprised, that's all. So what are you going to do about it?
The only logical thing, she's having an abortion.
You make it sound very casual. It's heavy stuff, Mike.
I know, but what can I do? There's nothing serious going on. We slept together a couple of times, that's all. Finished my second year at uni and I've got somebody pregnant.
Has she seen the quack about the abortion?
Well, she wants to go private, which means I'll have to pay. And the only money I've got is out of my Europe funds. So it looks as though you're on your own.
This is wrong. Way out of order.
Don't start lecturing, Keith. I couldn't stand it. I know I should have thought first, but I didn't. I've made me bed, so I'll have to lie in it.
I'm not on about that. Did you ask if it was definitely yours?
Yeah. Well, she says it is, and I trust her. Look, we had something going together, and then it was over. I don't know why, but it just happened. I mean, she's a strange girl, but I'm sure she doesn't sleep around.
But are you sure? You didn't see her every night.
What is it with you? I was her only fella, and as far as I know, there's no one else on the scene at the moment. Okay, I've been stupid, and I'll have to take the consequences. But it's my baby, Keith.
All right. Hey, there's a new highway code book in there. There's a really good section in it on the words right away on the pavement. You've really done it this time, haven't you?
You don't believe all that crap, do you?
Funny enough, I do. It's garbage, Ted. Yeah, well, you tried telling that to Jimmy. He said he saw you driving the car at him.
Yeah, well, he didn't, did he? He thought he did. I wasn't driving, Ted. I've been set up.
You know what? You should have been a politician. And it's always somebody else's fault.
Joe Outsall is trying to set me up, Ted.
Oh, so she drove the car, did she?
Look, don't you think I had something to sort out with Jimmy? I'd sort it out to his face, eh?
I wouldn't know anymore.
Teddy, look, she wants me out the club, so she set me up, and now Kent's on me back.
Kent? Well, you can't blame him, can you? I mean, you did make him look stupid. And you know what he's like. Once he gets going, he's like a dog with a bone.
Yeah, and I reckon Joe Outsall knows that as well.
Oh, so it's a conspiracy now, is it?
Yeah, it is. Well, maybe it is. Well, I don't know, do I?
Look, well, whatever it is, Kent wants you whether you did it or not. Now, wouldn't that be funny, eh? Someone else going down for something they didn't do, like Graham Curtis.
I need a favour, Ted. Look, Kent's after the car, and I've got it stashed, you know, to hide the damage.
No, you can wait there. I'm not interested. Because what I don't know about, I can't testify to. So you can sort this one out on your own.
Hey, Pete. You want to give us a hand with the last few flags for the Jordashes?
Oh, I'm busy, mate.
I don't mean now, I mean later on. There's a pint in it for you.
I'm sorry, I've got work to do.
Peter, can you tell Anna I'm back?
Sure.
Oh, David, I wonder, could I have a word?
I don't really think there's anything more to be said, Max. Patricia's home next week, that's that.
Yes, I know we've had all this out before.
Many times.
I was wondering what Patricia will think of you for telling her. Whatever it is, you decide.
I should be telling her the truth.
Yes, but I still don't understand why you're doing this.
Because, Max, Patricia found out. She lost faith in me when she found out that I'd had an affair when she was a kid. It doesn't matter how long ago it happened, it still hurts her. Oh, she loves me, oh yes. But she doesn't really trust me. Do you know how that makes me feel as a father, Max? Worthless, absolutely worthless. And if I can redress any of the pain that I caused her by telling her the truth, then I'm sorry if you're the casualty.
So, if you take your time, the flowers don't get damaged, the customer's satisfied, and we stand a good chance of them coming back.
So now just throw a bit of ribbon around the bottom.
No! We dress the end of the bouquet with a piece of ribbon that matches the dominant colour of the arrangement.
That's what I meant, really.
Hello there. Hello, Julia. I was wondering, do you sell, weed killer? Weed killer? Heavens, no. We could do some plant food. Oh, no, thanks. Oh, well. Oh, hello there.
Hello.
I call your fellow Dr. Crosby, don't I?
You a doctor?
Good Lord, there.
He's as clever as one, though, isn't he, Jean? In fact, I think he's cleverer. He knows everything there is to know about pills. Oh, look, these are my friend Dolly. She's just come out of hospital and they gave them to her. Nothing about what they are or anything. I mean, the poor woman could be being poisoned for all she knows.
Oh, it's ampicillin. This is just an antibiotic. Has she had some sort of infection recently?
How did you know that? Dolly's just had an infected abscess.
Hey, that was dead good.
You should get him on Mastermind, Jean. What was it you wanted, my darling?
Well, I very stupidly locked myself out of the house. Can I borrow your keys?
Yes, I'll get them. Won't be a minute.
Can't be too long. You don't want to miss the tennis on television.
Oh, tennis. Oh, I love tennis. Better than that modern squash game. That's just tennis with walls. They steal everything from us, don't they?
Who does?
Whoever it was invented squash.
Actually, I think you'll find that we, in fact, imported tennis from the French.
Oh, yes. Sounds French, doesn't it? Do you play tennis yourself, David?
Not anymore, unfortunately. I used to play quite a bit when I was younger. Medical Corps, Worthing Conservatives.
Are you a conservative?
Yes.
Don't let my dad know that. He reckons he should all be strung up.
Yeah, but I think he means that lot that are supposedly running the country at the moment. David's all right, aren't you?
I hope so, yes. Actually, I'm what they call a wet. I was all for a bit of paternalism myself, but I'm afraid my views are rather out of favour these days.
Well, I think it's a shame that you're out of favour, because I'm very interested in this paternal stuff. Are you in a Conservative club up here, David?
Not at the moment, no.
Actually, I've always voted for the other lot myself. Well, Arthur, my fella, he's dead now, like. He always thought it was a good idea. But I suppose in a way your lot are a nicer bunch. There's a Conservative club in West Derby Village, not far from here, you know. I can show you if you like. I mean, I've never been in one, but I think I'd like to.
Well, yes, I'll think about it, thank you. Although, I'm afraid this Maastricht business has put me off a bit.
Well, I'm the same. I can't stand this Maastricht. I blame that Ted Heath and General de Gaulle myself. They got us into this mess.
Ah, well, I don't really think you can blame Ted for this one.
Oh, I'm not blaming Ted. I think it's more that de Gaulle's fault. Him and that Foreign Legion hat he wore everywhere. Do you think he looks silly in it?
Yes, I suppose he does, yes.
Do you know, I can't get over how similar we are.
Need a word with you.
Come to finish the job, have you?
Said he went in there with many busies in there.
Are you going to go in and say you're sorry?
Sinbad, do you think I'd be that soft to run him over in my own car? Eh?
Why not? You torched the shop, didn't you? And the more I think about it, the more I wonder whether you'd have been bothered if he'd have been in the place when it went up.
That's crap, that Sinbad, and you know it.
Yeah, well, you best do a runner, mate.
What, and wear a big salary back saying guilty?
He saw you, and he saw your car.
He didn't see me, right? I'm being set up. Joe Alsall's behind all of this.
Yeah, well, I don't want to know any details, do I? That copper's told him, Barry. He said that if he gets your car, you're going down.
Well, I've stashed the car, haven't I? All right.
Well, don't tell me any of that. Because I don't want to be involved in any of this, Barry. Attempted murder's heavy stuff.
Look, it's all right, it's only me. We need to talk.
You're testing me, mean. Get out.
Jimmy, it wasn't me. You've got to believe me. I wouldn't do this to you.
I bloody saw you.
You didn't see me.
He's winding me up, I thought. He's going to stop, I thought. But you drove straight at me, you.
Look, Jimmy, stop it. It's Joe Alsall. She wants us both out the way.
You're paranoid.
Look, I was sitting in the club with her when you got knocked down. Someone robbed my car and went and did you.
Oh, aye. Who?
Like them two divvies who keep coming around the club all the time.
She's had them round because she's scared of you. And who can blame her? You had to go with her and all, didn't you? I mean, I've done some things in my time, but I'd never hit a woman. You are on a downward slide, mate. And the further you slide, the more dangerous you are.
Jimmy, look, you've got to believe me. On my mother's life, I wouldn't do
Your
that.
mother? She wouldn't want to know you. The coppers will have you, and I'll face you in the dock. Because you're going down for this one.
Jimmy, don't be stupid with you. Alsall's got you round a little finger.
Nurse?
Just give us 1 minute, eh?
Nurse! Get the police!
Can you lot get to sleep, please?
Yeah, hello. Could I speak to Mrs. Patricia Farnham, please? Room 102. Oh. Right. No. Thanks. Bye-bye.
Now, if you finish your own make, you can give us a hand.
No, just coming up some fresh air in the nose, that's all. Listen, Mike was telling me that Jimmy Corkill's had an accident.
Well, more than an accident. It was a hit and run.
I thought he was winding me up, you know, nicely.
No, it's not a wind-up, mate.
And you were saying that there's a rumour going around it was deliberate.
Well, that's just speculation. Plus, of course, you had something to do with it. Everyone knows you didn't get on well with him.
Not really my style. Besides, I'm trying to put all that behind me.
Aye. Yeah. I'm not being nosy or nothing, but... Have you been out with a girl since, you know?
No, not yet.
Does it bother you that people might think you're a rapist?
What do you think? I've thought once or twice about moving away, but I'm not going to run away from people gossiping behind my back.
Well, if you were to start going out with women again, you could do much worse than starting with Anna. I mean, she must trust you. She lives in the same house. And she's looking good lately, isn't she? Well, what's she doing now for work since she stopped all that stuff that I was fixing up for her?
She's got a bar job downtown.
Oh, nice one. I'll have to pop in there for a pint. No, catch her on the job, so to speak.
No, she's very shy about it, really.
I should be all right. I'll have a word with her.
No, please don't. It's not just she's shy. No, she's very proud, and going from looking after children to a bar job, it's a bit of a come-down for her.
Yeah. Well, talking of bar work, this is a very thirsty job, you know, mate.
Would you like a drink?
Oh, only if you're offering, like. Hey, Sarnie wouldn't go amiss either.
Okay, ta-ra. The order for the birthday party in the village. Is it nearly ready?
Yep. I'll be there in no time. I know the road.
It's a good job I can't drive the van. I'll probably stop it in a country lane and do myself in with the exhaust fumes.
Oh, come on, bud. I know it's tough, like, but Beth's probably going to be the one who has to carry the scars with her.
Yeah, you bet. You seem a bit petty me getting fed up about missing the holiday. Something this serious coming up.
I haven't even thought what I'm going to do yet, but I'm not going round Europe on my own.
I'm feeling right, Tosspot. I've missed up your holiday as well.
Have you, mentioned this to your dad?
I was going to say something this morning. The more I think about it, the more I'm glad I never. Anyway, that's the last thing he needs on his mind is the thought of a grandchild. Anyway, he'll probably kill me.
You should mention it to him, you know.
That's my problem. I'll deal with it.
Listen, I'll be a bit delayed in case I can't find this place.
I thought you said you moved away, you lied. It's all right. Anything to get away, eh?
There you go. That spot's on that. Not one bit of movement. Oh, nice one, Pete. There you go. Cheers.
Looks a good job.
Yeah, thought them coming loose. Well, I just brush this off and I'm finished then.
It's a good job Trevor Jordash isn't around. You'd never have got it finished then, would you? I don't think I've ever met anyone so possessive of this family.
Yeah, well, it takes all sorts, doesn't it?
You wonder what he went to all of a sudden, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
I suppose the fear with people like that is you never know whether they're going to turn up again or not. But he does, though. People like him never give up.
Well, that's the end of that.
Well, I hope they're pleased with it.
Well, they will be. Covers up a multitude of sins.
All right, Maxie?
Ah, Ronnie!
How's things going?
Could be better, but, well, you know what it's like. Gets a bit strained when the missus is away, doesn't it?
Say that again.
Where is your Pat? I haven't seen her around lately.
Well, she's away on business in Oxford, but she's due back on Monday. Black Monday.
So, where are you off to now, mate?
Well, I'm going to see my father-in-law, try and talk some sense into him.
Is everything all right, lad?
Well, come to mention it, no. Well, what else is new?
Only, you know, do you think it's wise trying to talk some sense into being, well, you look as though you've had a few.
Dutch courage. Stupidity even. Call it what you will. This is a last-ditch attempt. Max Farnham and David Crosby, the final conflict.
Oh, hello, Max.
Hi there. I need to speak to David.
Have you been drinking?
No. Oh, well, just a little on this.
I don't think it's wise for you to talk to anyone at the moment.
No, look. I need to speak to him.
Yes, understood. Spasiba. It's Anastasia from Archangel again. What's the matter? Oh, no, not again.
Don't get worked up. I just wanted to tell you how very, very sorry I am. I'm sorry for fouling up your lives, Patricia's life.
Look, I think the best thing you can do is go home and get sobered up.
Please. My marriage may well end on Monday if you...
If I tell my daughter what she's entitled to know is what I think you mean.
This'll kill her. Please. I know I've been a bloody fool.
She's right, David. Let Patricia and Max sort this out their own way. Let it be Max's decision what to tell her and when.
Well, I'm not changing my decision, and that's final. If you'll excuse me, I've got someone to talk to in a hotel in Wangaratta.
Well, I hope they've got a spare room for me.
Teddy?
No, and no. Listen, I've just been to the hospital, right? Been to see Jimmy, but he won't talk to me.
Now there's a surprise.
Don't be smart, I tell.
Now that's where my life's taking a turn for the better. Getting smart. You're wasting your time, Barry. I can't. And more to the point, I won't get involved.
I've worked it all out. All right, you don't believe me that I've been stitched up, but I have. Well, Jimmy was knocked down by someone driving my car. And if Ken finds that car, that's the last piece in the jigsaw puzzle. Now, I need a favour.
No.
The car's in a lockup. I need to get it and drive it anywhere for us to... I mean, if I'm caught driving it, I've had it.
Yeah, if I get caught driving it, Kent's going to do me for an accessory to attempted murder or whatever. No, you're wasting your time. You've dictated my life once too often. And like I said to you earlier, you're on your own in this one.
Thanks for nothing, sir.
Have a nice day now.
All right, Keith. Michael's not in.
No, I was just coming back from a delivery and I wanted a word.
Yeah, sure. Come in, sit down.
No, it's all right.
You haven't found more photos or something, have you?
No,
Oh, come on, then, spit it out.
It's your Mike.
What's he done now?
Well, that's just it. He hasn't, I think. Oh, look, this is dead embarrassing.
Look, Keith, can you cut the waffle, please, and tell me what's on your mind? I'm a big boy now, you know. I can't take it.
All right. Your Mike's being accused of something that he mightn't have done. And I just think that it's out of order. OK, there can be no definite proof, like...
Keith, what the hell are you talking about, son?
Bev.
Bev?
She's pregnant.
Pregnant? Well, how come she told you?
She didn't. She told your Mike. She reckons he's the dad. She told him yesterday. But it's not right, Mr. Dixon.
What's our Michael say about it?
Well, him and Bev have talked about it and they're trying to get the cash to get rid of it.
Oh, no.
You can't let it happen. It's way out of order. Your Mike getting the blame for this.
Hey, don't you go getting on your high horse. You're talking like it was more to do with me now, Michael.
Oh, come on, Mr. Dixon. I developed those photos of you and Bev. You can't deny you're mixed up in this one way or another.
All right, yeah.
That's me, mate.
Yeah, and he's my son.
Bev can't be sure it is, but that's what she's saying. Your Mike's doing his head and trying to work out where he can get the money from.
Look, can you just give me a minute for me to take all this in, please?
I don't like the injustice of it, Mr. Dixon.
No, well, I'll sort it out, all right?
When?
Hey, look, I don't even have to discuss this with you at all, you know, Keith. And I don't want you utterly unaware of this conversation to our Michael either.
Yeah, but you'll have to do something quick. Because you and me both know Bev's child might well be yours.
Hey, you just stay right out of this.
I'm in a bad position here, Mr. Dixon. I didn't want all this coming down with me right in the middle. But I can't keep this from Mike for too long. So if you don't sort it quick, I'm going to have to tell him what I know about his dad and his girlfriend.